important thing came from the community for these grounds was a nomination from the sporting groups to have our fields named after some very, very special people, and two of them are here now, John Cornell and Delvene, who have been outstanding leaders in our community, supporting our community in the way like no one else ever has, and for that the recognition of them is going to live on forever with the naming of this field. So I'll hand over to Greg, man of few words, but I'm sure he's got a few, and to do a special presentation. Greg.
Thanks, Jan. Thanks everyone for coming out this afternoon. The sun's come out, which is fantastic. Australia's batting in the one day, so I feel we've had to drag ourselves away from that. But how are we going when you guys left? Not good. Okay.
37 degrees.
Okay, yeah, they're playing in Perth. The wicket's bouncing a bit. Sri Lankans don't like the ball bouncing, so 150 would be enough. But, thanks again today for coming out. Our club has really grown from strength to strength. When Delvene and John built the Beach Hotel in 1990, the cricket club were immediately taken on board sponsorship-wise. We had 15 great years there, many good times. It wasn't only about the cricket. The Friday afternoon sessions were always a lot of fun there with the local crew. The 2-up days, the Melbourne Cup, the Calcuttas, everything that went with it. Not long after the hotel opened, Johnny Murray, the licensee, came over to see me about putting on a sportsman's night with a few ex-cricketers. I thought, oh yep, that seems like a good idea. I said, who have we got? He said, Greg Chappell, Dennis Lilly and Rod Marsh. We could probably accommodate that, and it was the easiest 200 tickets we ever sold. They went in 2 weeks, and that was a great weekend. Those three gentlemen coached all the kids in the area, and then had a great dinner with us afterwards, which remained famous for Rod Marsh giving it to Sir Richard Hadley in no uncertain terms. But that was a fun night. Over the many years, John and Delvene have helped the club out in all sorts of ways. As we know, they don't like the public air much, but I do remember one occasion when our local primary school team here 4 or 5 years ago made the last 4 in the state out of 500 teams. The Cornells contacted the school, said they could help out. We were staying overnight in Maitland, and they agreed to pay for the accommodation for a night, and our boys really appreciated that, and that was excellent. A few of these young guys here in a little Brunswick Valley group. We play against Lismore and Ballina's districts. Last Sunday we won the minor premiership in the representative area, so they're going to the semi-finals next week on a real high, so good luck there, boys. I'm sure you're all listening now as usual. Okay. But thanks once again to John and Delvene for their great contributions to not only the cricket club but the community. This field here now is known as the Cornell Family Field. We'll be on the draws for next season when we start playing in October. We've got a 4-wicket turf square out in the middle there. That area is the highest part of the whole complex. So drainage-wise, this is the best place to be. We've got 4 nets over the far side. We'll train there. Dressing rooms here for home and away with showers and toilets and things that normal dressing rooms have, which we've never had in 30 years. So that's another great boost. So we'll go home looking nice. But on behalf of the club, thanks very much, guys, for your help over the years, and hope to see you around for many more years and enjoying the cricket. And when we get our first grade out here in a few months, we'll get you down for a game. Okay, thanks very much. And just from the club, we'd like to accept a small memento on our behalf to put on your mantelpiece at home. Okay. No.
Cheers! Cheers! Thanks, buddy.
It's indeed an honour to accept this award from the Byron Bay Cricket Club on behalf of my husband John, and it fits like a wicket-keeper's glove. Though John never played cricket at its highest level, he has a lot in common with the noble game. He can make a silly point, admires a fine leg, and can bowl a maiden over. I've never seen him go out for a duck but there's been the odd time he's been hit for 6. Strategy, tactics and courage are all required for cricket, and I've seen John employ all of those. He captained the cause of World Series cricket, paving the way for better pay and recognition for the world's top players, the story of which is told in a mini-series this year, How's That?, on Channel 9. Even though these days John mostly watches cricket from the couch with his eyes closed, his love for the game remains deep, profound and truly tragic. Let's hope that cricket's future in Byron Bay, played on these beautiful new grounds, lasts for many centuries, of the cricket kind, of course. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Anything else, Jan?
No, I think we're done here. Just
Okay, enjoy the day, guys. It's a shame that the rain came to make the fields too wet. We can't play soccer or anything here today, unfortunately. It's just too wet, but we'll be out here very soon playing. In a few weeks' time, the soccer does kick off on the fields here and over there. So the grounds here on Saturday morning will be full of hundreds of kids running amok. So, and then the seniors in the afternoon. So come out and enjoy that. 12 months a year, pretty much. We'll be all over this place. So have a good time. Have the rest of the day good. And must be beer o'clock. It's Friday night and home and watch the cricket. Thank you.